Hello and welcome to Misfit Adventures Campaign 3. For those of you that have caught our previous campaigns, we are just a bunch of misfits that like playing Dungeons and Dragons. And today is episode 1, session 1, introducing a bunch of new misfits to a brand new homebrew story. If you like Dungeons and Dragons, please go into our comment section or description even, and visit our friends at minimegastore.com using the code misfits, all capital letters, for 10% off of your purchases of all your WizKids, Pathfinder, books, D&D 3D printing miniatures, and loads more to boot. And as for tonight's session, let's go and meet the misfits.
Brace yourselves.
So here we go. Session number 1. After weeks at sea, you finally start to make port on the island of Tirfredi in the harbour of New Serene. Tirfredi is the centre of 3 isles. 3 new isles are now the new home of settlers that have come from all over Thedas. The settlers have built grand cities and urban villages all over the isles and slowly pushing the natives further out. Although some have embraced the new arrivals, others have seen it as trespassing. So welcome to the new world, full of new friends, new enemies, new creatures, monsters, and adventures.
Ooh. Spooky.
So, your grand ship slowly making harbour in the city of New Serene. As you look across the sunrise, you see an urban city, not massively built. The general area you're in at the minute is mostly wooden built warehouses, a few cranes for loading and unloading various vessels that are coming and going. You can see that there is a selection of ships in this large harbour, all of which would have been transporting people, trade merchants, and all sorts of different amenities and people. A bustling amount of people start to make their way off of the ship. You start to look around, you see various people next to you, people that you didn't even notice that were on the ship while you were there. And as you start to make your way down the ramp onto down the gangplank, there you go, onto the jetties, you look around and you start to see various other people, but I'm going to go with the 4 that I've got at the minute. So Dudley, when people look over at you, what do they see?
So Dudley is a orc, green skinned, looks very tatty, got like torn or tatty clothes, like bruising scars everywhere, but you can see this mall and it looks clean, looks well kept. Like he takes care of the weapon more than himself, it looks like, to other people that don't know him.
And why have you seeked your new home in New Serene?
That's a bit personal.
Divulge as much as you wish or as little as you wish.
I want a new start.
Fair enough. Simple. And we'll go. Hans, when people look at you, what do they see?
The greatest looking thing they've ever seen.
No.
Yeah, so my name is Hans. They can see that I have beautiful purple skin. I have these really black claw-like horns. I'm a tiefling, in case you can't tell. Um, I like to look good. I have a nice blend of black with blended red in my hair. I like to dress good, so I have really beautifully made tunic. And yeah, so I always look good.
And what is your reason for getting on the boat and landing in New Serene?
Well, basically, I come from a rich family, and when I was 18, I got excluded from School of Sorcery. Um, I liked my commitment. I wanted to work in doing designing for the fashion. I wanted to be the greatest, so I could do it for royalty and make a living that way.
So
Um,
you've come to New Serene in search of a job in fashion.
well, that was going to be the idea, but because it's not going to be the way, because my family got to disown me, and they say I brought a shame upon the family and their ancestors. Um, Basically, I'm now going to do what I feel I was meant to do. It's in my bloodline. I come from a draconic bloodline. My dragon ancestor is a white dragon, and basically, I want to now at the age of 25, try and potentially become the most powerful sorcerer I can be, and maybe my family has ever seen.
Fair enough. Divulges his entire backstory in the first 30 seconds of the session. Awesome.
But don't mistake, I'm always going to look good. Okay.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
And then we'll go with Rogu. When people look at you, what do they see?
So you're looking at a tall dragonborn, almost albino, like he's just pure white, apart from the clothes he's wearing, like brown, lots of buckles, lots of straps on them, a few bits of shiny jewelry on the fingers, and some very beautiful purple eyes.
I love purple.
I know, right? Yeah, that's what you're looking at, really.
And the short version of why are you in New Serene?
He's looking for a big money score, um, trying to rebuild the wealth that his family once had and their notoriety.
That's nice. And A55. When people look at you, what do they see?
And
Seth Rogen.
Right. When people look at me, you see a Warforged Paladin, clear face, nothing really visual on there except like like when you do a voice recording, it does the thing, whatever that
The
is.
sound wave.
That one, yeah.
sound wave.
Yeah, sound wave on his face, wearing nothing, and minimal pieces of lower quality metal on certain parts of him.
And why has A55 come to New Serene?
The work life with the other paladins was becoming too difficult for him, and he wanted to escape and get a fresh start from where he was.
Fair enough. So we got fresh starts. Everybody's doing a fresh start. Lovely. As you all start making your way down the gangplank and you sort of looking around, noticing all of these various random and peculiar looking people, especially the one sipping his espresso with a lemon twist.
You don't know why he does that.
Why not?
As you get down onto the gangway or onto the jetties now on the main woodway of the harbour. You're looking around. You're taking in the breath of the sea air. You can see the city about a quarter of a mile inland. Huge brick built. That's better. City walls, huge gates. It's a very secluded city, very built in. All roll me a perception check. First roll of the new campaign.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking around. Cool.
That'd do me.
Do you say
14.
investigation or perception?
Perception.
Cool.
I have an 18 plus a 3, so 21.
18 plus 1, 19.
17 minus 1, 16.
13 plus 1, 14.
No, what a good start. You notice that crowds of people start to scream and scatter from one of the other ships. They start peeling off and running up towards the city. You hear a voice from one of the decks. Breach! Run! As a giant white creature jumps from the ship and lands directly in front of you as you're exiting the gangplank. Let's roll for initiative.
Oh,
was quick.
shit.
Okay.
And the sun.
Um,
Can't die on session 1.
Let's get the stuff.
Sick one. My armor class is so high. I just looked at it and I was like, what?
The joy of being made of metal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Camera's ready. Let's turn some. That might be a little bit bright, but we'll see. For some reason, my screen share isn't working. I'll try that again. There we go.
can't believe Dan's missing the first encounter already.
Bing!
Honestly. It's terrible, isn't it? I've seen that boat before, I
Yeah.
think.
Okay. Right. Encounter number 1 as the 4 of you huddle. I like it. Very nice. And for the first time this campaign, 20 and above.
20.
21.
Damn it.
Woo-hoo-hoo. Go Dudley. What was that? 20 for A55.
Yeah.
Very nice. Okay, 15 to 20.
18.
18 also.
Oh,
Hey!
what's the dex modifiers, guys?
Dex modifier is mine's +3. I've got 17 +3.
As
So
is mine.
+3.
Yeah.
As is yours.
Rollies.
Mm.
Rollies.
Roll it.
Right, roll a d20, highest wins.
All right then. Ha! 3. Come on, 2 or
5.
1. Fair
Wow.
enough.
Pounds wins with a
That's a
5.
close one.
What's the guy's on?
Fair enough. Wow. Suppose about a roll for the thing. Okay. And last. Very nice. Right. Excellent. Dudley, take us away.
Come on, Dudley. Come on, Dudley.
Do you guys like a close-up?
It's not even been a day and it's already going to crap.
There you go. A close-up was actually attacking you. Ta-da. Rah.
Ooh, nice.
Was that tusks?
Yes.
Tusks.
As I'm running towards it, I'm getting more and more angry. So
Okay.
I would like to rage.
Yay! You're so polite. I would like to rage.
Do
Thank
you
you,
mind
please.
if I
Yes.
get angry?
Yes, I don't do angry. I'd like to rage, please. I'm assuming you're a 30-foot.
30-foot walking speed.
Yeah, that's all right. So charging
should check
in, raging on
Yep.
the way. Let's out his war cry. Yeah, whatever that is. First roll.
It's just me just hailing abuse. 14 plus 5, 19.
19 hits.
2d6 plus 3.
Do-do-do-do-do.
12 plus the 2 from raging, 14.
Damn.
Ooh.
As I swing for an uppercut. Shut his jaw.
Nice. One of the tusks breaks off and snaps and lands on the deck.
Go on, make my day. You already ruined it.
855. With Hans on deck.
You said deck, right?
I did say deck, yes.
Cool.
Rightio. I would like to walk to the right of Dudley, if I can. 30 feet movement.
What to do with my lollipop? Where's my lollipop? There. My 30-foot lollipop, 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 oh lolly. You can get in base contact if you wish.
Yep.
Yes.
Only
You
got
want to have
one
a go
attack.
as well? With you shoulder barging me.
Shut up. Okay.
I would like to double hand swing at this massive thing
Yeah. Grasping
with,
the hammer with two hands.
indeed, with a 21 to hit.
Wow. Yes.
I've got a +5 modifier. With 9 plus 3, 12 damage.
9 plus 3, 12 damage. Wow. Two big hits straight away. The tanks doing their jobs.
I appreciate you joining.
It's all
I
right.
had it.
Okay. Okay, now it's Hans.
Oh, darling.
Okay, this is very homophobic, so I suggest you stop. Okay. Anyway,
Sorry, honey.
I'm gonna cast Ray of Sickness.
Oh,
Um. Right. Hold on. Let me just. Pardon me. With a 21 to hit.
Is Ray of Sickness melee? Okay. I assume it is.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, 21 hits.
Right. And you will take 7 points of poison damage.
7 points. My God. Yeah, definitely gonna regret breaking out of his cage.
And
Anything else?
bear with, I don't believe so.
Yeah, range attack.
Do I want to use them? No, I'll keep my distance for now. It's fine.
Okay,
that'll do me.
you're gonna stay where you are, yeah?
Yeah. I'm not gonna attack him with
Cool.
anything.
And Rogu.
All right. So Rogu is also going to head up to this thing, along with Dudley and a 55.
What?
And I do have a
Hello.
movement.
Are you 30 feet?
Yes.
Yeah, you won't quite get in base contact.
Okay, that's fine. In that case, I'll just go next to them then.
Yeah. No, do you know what? It's first session. Go on then, you're in.
Yay.
First session. I can't be that mean.
Hmm.
Well, I can, so I'm not going.
I'll just go at it with my dagger, if you don't mind, for a 20 to hit.
What is going on? Yes,
Yeah, good
20
rolls
hit.
today.
My
All right.
word.
Cool. Let me find the 4. So that is a 5 piercing damage, please.
5. Awesome.
And that's it.
Wow, fantastic. Right, finally. Excellent. So, the gorillan raises up his mighty paw and he's going to take 2 claw swipes at the raging orc. Ogre.
Orc.
Yeah, orc. I was right first time. The first one being a +6, 22 to hit,
That hits.
and the second one being a 9.
Miss.
So first damage being taken by said barbarian is a massive max damage. But he's not going to like it, but it's going to be halved. 10 points of slashing damage, but halved to 5 because you're raging.
And freaking hell. Good thing you didn't go for me, huh?
And that'll bring us back to the top of the round with Dudley again.
You call that a hit? I'll show you a hit. I'll swear again.
Really strange hearing Ray do an aggressive, boisterous character instead of a intelligent, smart bookworm.
Two years ago into the library and getting told off for it just got to him.
All those books getting chucked in the null void.
Can't do it on this one to you now, can I? No books involved. Anyway,
I don't think a 10 will hit.
No, a 10 will not hit. First
So I
miss,
miss.
hooray! My God.
You're lucky.
A55 with hands on deck.
With hands. Right. I've only got 1 action per rest. I mean, one attack per action.
Yes.
You're doing
level
level
1. You are starting again.
Hush. Yeah. Well, double hand swing. Oh, let's go. I rolled a 10. Yeah. So, wait, no, I need to roll bloody hit first. What am I on about? Right, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Cool. Can I keep the damage from the roll that I already rolled?
What? You mean you rolled an attack die before you rolled to the tick die?
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, no.
Oh. I rolled it again. 13 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the end of my turn. I can't wait. Actually, do I have bonus?
Max damage, just knocking the other tusk. Just
Wait. It says two weapon, two something.
2-weapon fighting, but you don't have a second weapon, and
I have a dagger.
and you use both your hands to hold your hammer.
No, I know, but it says okay. I have a
If you've
dagger.
got 2 hands occupied, you can't use your
So
2-handed
it's
weapon
like
fighting.
bang. Hold on a second. There you go. Stab. No.
Yeah, okay.
Hans with Rogu on deck.
I'm going to use Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay.
Firebolt. Okay, so gonna go for 18 to hit.
Yes. Can you roll me a dexterity, because you are shooting a fiery arrow between
Teammates.
3 people.
I can.
Thank you.
Come on. Dexterity, not Constitution. You fucking.
Actually, I'm gonna use this.
17.
Okay. Yeah. High enough that you don't hit them.
Yeah. Okay. So damage will be. Let's roll for damage. 9 points of fire damage, please.
No worries. Well, hey. Very nice. Yeah,
Yes.
the gorilla and tufts of hair start burning off, singeing the skin as it lets out a wild roar.
I could attack it. I could attack him with my quarterstaff, but
You won't get in with it.
will I not?
No.
But I have a vicious quarterstaff. I should be able to
You,
donk him
you
out
have a
of the
stick.
head.
You have
What?
a stick.
I have a stick.
Yes, your vicious
Yeah, I poked the
quarterstaff
bear
is
with
a
the
stick.
stick.
Am I not allowed to use my vicious quarterstaff then?
Your vicious what? If you can get in.
Well, I've got 30 feet that I can get to
Yeah,
because I've not.
I don't think 30 feet will get you in.
All right, just have to. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah, it
Oh,
might. But you
oh.
used your action.
Yeah, but two-handed weapon is my bonus action.
Yeah, no, it's that's so. If you attack with one weapon,
Yeah.
then you get to attack with second weapon. It's not cast the spell.
Okay. Well, then no, I'm just gonna stand there and look pretty.
It's basically for if somebody's got two short swords or two daggers or.
Okay.
Right, Grogu,
Okay.
you're up.
Go get him, Grogu.
Not Grogu. Grogu. He's not a cute little
Go,
green thing
go,
with big
go.
ears.
Well, I think that's really insulting towards Jack.
What? He's not a cute little green thing with big ears.
Yeah. He's
Alright,
he's a cute big thing with little ears.
Don't worry about it. So he's going to use his dragon breath.
Okay.
Ooh.
Can you roll the Constitution saving throw,
I can
please?
certainly try.
Ooh.
What is the Constitution saving throw? That is a 15.
Okay, so you'll take half of this then. You
Oh,
will
you singeing on my fur?
take a. What are we doing? We're rounding up or rounding down in this campaign?
Always rounding up. Always rounding.
Okay, so you'll take a 4 cold damage.
Ooh.
1 minute he's burning, then he's freezing, then he's burning, then he's freezing.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm just
He's got
extinguishing what
pneumonia.
you did.
He's gonna have D&D pneumonia in a minute. That's what the rare sickness was. I give you pneumonia.
I just need to go activated.
Yeah.
Hot and cold flushes.
Right, the gorilla sort of goes down on all fours, just one more roar into A55's face as it raises up its claws and takes two final swipes. The first one being a 24 to hit.
Oh, ouch! Ouch!
The second one a 15.
He's
You
muted.
muted yourself.
You missed. Yeah, no, I
Ah,
didn't realise I was muted.
Cool.
Anyways.
That will be 8 points of bludgeoning damage from the first attack.
Oh, that's all right. I'm still alive.
Yeah, but it took a dent.
Yeah, you're gonna be hurting a little bit.
Was that how many points? I can't count.
8.
Eight.
5 left.
So you got 5.
Dudley.
Hey,
Dudley.
8, 5, 5, 5 out of 13.
Is he? So he's on all fours, panting.
Yes, I've just took 2 final strikes at A55.
Final.
As I hate the look of doing this action. I'm going to go do it. I'm going to go try to slam them all down in the back of the head.
Gonna swinging the hammer.
Dirty 20.
Yes, a dirty 20 hits.
That's a 14 on the dice plus 2 for raging. That's 16.
Well, for the first time in campaign 3, Dudley described the kill.
With regret, and so he's looking away when he looks at it, and as soon as it goes down, he looks away. as the mole smashes the back of the head of the ape.
The gorilla crumbles onto the wooden harbour deck, collapses. As you hear a voice from across. What are you doing? How am I supposed to sell the pelt now? It's covered in blood and burnt and frosted and you idiots.
Yeah, because I didn't see you helping out, did I?
Yeah,
We
we
could
did all
have
the work.
caught it, not killed it.
I didn't see you actually running over here.
This man is showing signs of aggression.
I mean, what is your problem? I mean, we did that. We took him down. It's not like we could have reasoned with it. And furthermore, you didn't do anything. You stood over there like a whim.
He sort of just he turns his back on you. Not worth talking to runts like you. Just barren.
Well,
Come, clear this up. And he's just you see a selection of guys start making their way off of the boat.
Sir, I am in fact not a runt. I'm actually a robot.
What?
Don't waste your time with this.
Okay.
Hello.
You're one of those.
Um,
Clear this up, you useless scumbags. Come on. And he just ordering the others around. Sort of turns around, looks at you, just had that dirty look over the shoulders. Just, more bloody riffraff in the place. But as you now look around and you see each other standing next to each other, having just taken on this giant white tusked beast. You're going to greet each other, or are you just going to go, well done, ta-da?
Yeah, I appreciate the assistance.
Hello.
We established this. How you doing?
Hello.
The others are being rather silent.
Are you okay over there?
I'm fine. Just, you don't need to shout. I'm just coming to terms with this machine. I'm not really a big fan of the mechanical kind.
We haven't seen one.
I am now showing signs of sad emotions.
Oh, here we go. It's a blatant. It's a guilt tripping.
As he says, showing sad signs of emotion. You see his face sort of change, and you get a little teardrop in the corner of it.
Okay, so that's pretty cool.
That's amazing.
Okay, that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's brilliant. It's got some emoticons.
So basically describe his face. He basically, his face will change. It will squiggle for words, but when he tries to show emotion, happiness, etc., it's basically a giant emoji.
Oh, that's cool. Amazing.
It's okay. You don't need to be sad.
But if you give me 2 seconds, hold on. So as the four, Dudley, Hans, A55, and Rogel all stand there, sort of confusedly looking at each other as if like they just successfully worked as a team, destroying this huge gorilla that had jumped out. Across the gangway, you see this large loxodon creature running towards you. And this is where I'm going to go. Dandelion, tell them what they see.
So you see anthropomorphic elephant.
That's a big word.
In like like sheepskins and stuff, like all like full of dirt and shit, and it's like he's been living in the woods for years and years. And he's got these horns on a hood over his head, so you can just see this trunk like sticking out the front. But he's really tall. I think he's actually on the shorter side for a Loxodon. I think he's like 7'6" or something like that.
Yeah.
And he's got a big like staff which looks a little bit like a fence post. And that's it. That's all you see.
Could the DM show us the model, his model, just because I'm trying to picture
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's
I want to
basically
have a little look.
yeah.
Ah, cool. That's pretty cool. Then. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's got a cape as well. Yeah.
Okay, can't forget
Yeah.
the cape.
You know.
The fur pelt cape. And
Yeah.
what is Dandelion's reason? Why was Dandelion on that ship making his way to Nusaring?
Fucking hell. I don't know. He's probably. I don't know. You put me on the spot here.
Well, that's the whole point of role play, man. I'm going to go with. I'm going to use your backstory that you give me. I'm going to go with Dandelion as set off to find a new life and forget his old one.
Yeah, that's sort. I was thinking that I would say that, but
We'll keep it basic.
Yeah, I haven't read through his like whole backstory that I wrote out yet, so I couldn't come up with something, unfortunately. But that'll do. Yeah, that'll do.
That'll do for the new one.
Yeah. So that's what he's doing. He's got some enemies, from what I can remember. Yeah, he's got some enemies that he's trying to stay away from.
Can't spell. There we go.
What was that?
All right, there we go. Just send Dandelion a message. You don't need to see this.
Yeah,
this is to give you the reminder of your brief backstory.
Yeah, no, I've got it in front of me, but it's just so much there. And I wrote it a while back, so it's like
I had to read it, write it, and then try and make sense of it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
The five of you now stand.
I'm currently dunking my maul in the water to get the stain off.
Cleaning your maul. Lovely. Just removing the odd bits of gorillan that are left on it.
Yeah, pretty much.
Looks after his hammer more than he looks after himself. I like that. But the five of you are there, sort of looking at each other, very confused, very bewildered, as if to say they've just arrived in a new place, and this is the shit that's going down already, like straight away. Still looking at each other. We'll stick with confused.
Do you know? I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. Sorry, Dandelion. I'm absolutely amazed at how we just managed to do that. We've just met and we've just managed to take down that giant fucking thing. I'm actually quite impressed. I'd say we make pretty good team. There's no way you're keeping that up for the next year and a half or so. That is however long this campaign takes. No way. Anyway, my name is Hans Dandelion. I really like your fence post that you're carrying. I'm just introducing myself. Everyone else can do that. If you ever need anything, you can come to me. I make magic. I make espressos with lemon twist. They're very beautiful. So it's very pleasure to meet you.
Oh my god! Can I cast comprehend languages on him, please?
This is amazing.
It sounds like I'm listening to a conversation with my ear up against a wall and hearing what's going on in the next room.
It's all right. One of you
Brilliant.
just grab hold of his grab hold of his trunk and lift it up. Just what happens.
He's done it.
I'm not going to get hit with a fence post.
You lift it up. Who lifted it up?
I'll do it.
Oh, go on.
Oh no.
Oh, thank you very much. This bloody thing gets in the way all the time. Sorry, Dandelion. Donald Dandelion, actually.
Donald
Pleasure to meet you.
Dandelion.
It reminds me of that scene in Spaceballs, isn't it? When Dark Helmet comes in, he's like, I can't believe in this thing.
So Dandelion sort of picks up his trunk, just throws it over his shoulder. Just there you go.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Very welcome.
Yeah, I was saying that you knew my name, so you must be very magic.
Ah, well. I have some skills, you know.
Don't we all?
But
I read your character profile. You are a elephant species.
How dare you?
Shit.
Loxodon, please.
I apologize.
Yeah, you say F55. This is a thing when you have interaction with other species. Although your intentions are very good, your programming really should learn to adapt in a way of communication which may prevent any kind of insults.
Your
Yeah.
programming should make you shut up.
Yeah.
I don't know. Hans speaks an awful lot.
So you've upset him now.
Hey, God. While the five of you are standing there,
Introducing ourselves.
kind of introducing yourselves,
Having a fight.
A55 not really grasping what a paladin is yet, but we'll get there. Two guards, sort of rounded helmets, the padded armor that they're wearing, sort of blue, green, yellow, and silver in quarters, as they sort of walk over, holding quite large halberds. Sort of walk up to you, stand in front of you, very regimented, very left foot, right foot, very Your presence has been requested by the governor of Tier 3D after your impressive performance here on the docks.
Oh, well, thank you.
Is there anything on their clothing that would suggest they are guards of Tier 3D? Like, are there any emblems, crests?
You wouldn't really know what emblems or crests Tier 3D would actually have yet. You've seen nothing, you've witnessed nothing. Roll me an insight.
Okay. So I'm not. No, this is the first time I've been in this place. I'm not entirely trusting of these folks just yet.
I completely
Understandable.
understand that.
Insight, -1, right.
It's not good
8.
for a rogue. 8. Yeah, they're very regimented. They come across as very military. The only thing that sort of really stands out to you is that the colours of their uniform matches the colours of the flag flying.
Which are?
Blue, green, yellow, and silver. Quartered.
Let's get some notes going. I'm a pro
Well-
note taker now.
Well, okay, so if our presence is requested, are we to follow you?
That was going to be my next bit, yes. Please follow us.
Oh, I like your uniform.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And turn.
Oh, disciplined. I like it.
And the two of them, very uniform, start walking. and start leading you through the docklands.
Do I really have to go and meet the higher up?
That one is 0.2 milliseconds out of time.
What?
Yeah, what he said.
What is that thing? What are you?
Hello.
Hello.
Oh,
You-
Dandelion, please.
Mm.
Don't encourage it.
So the five of you start following these two soldiers.
I'll be at the back.
Where am I?
I'll be sort of third in the middle. I'm walking beside A55 because I'm just about to ask him a question.
Yeah, I'll be at the front because I was closely peering at him, so I'll be right next to him.
Yeah. So A55. So do we refer to you as an it or as a he or how do we? What do we refer you as?
As an artificial intelligence, I have no pronouns. Call me,
Okay,
call
so
me
you're-
whatever you wish.
Okay. So where did you come from? Who programmed you? Because I'm really interested.
Makes me go for our backstory.
Yeah. See, this is the whole point of writing backstories.
Hey, at least now I should do it this time.
While he's reading it,
Yeah.
the five of you start making your way through the docklands and massive, huge warehouses, like big enough to fit the ships that you came in on. But the one thing you start to notice is just how many ships there are in these docks. Huge dreadnought vessels, massive 9-pound cannons, etc. Scattered along the decks. You start to see very similar creatures to like the gorillon, but you see other deer-like creatures, all various manner, two-headed wolf-like creatures, but all in cages, all chained, all being loaded onto these ships.
The bastards.
You right?
But you also see various boxes, crates, barrels, pallets full of whiskies, ales, flours, wheat, spices, fruits, food. It's a huge harbour of merchant trading.
This is really impressive. I mean,
Oh.
well, they got pretty much everything for a party anyway. But look,
Are there many more guards around, or are these the only two that we see?
The guards, the new serene guards, the two that are in front of you, are the only two in uniform. You see a lot of sailor type people walking around, you know, like with the tri-horn hats and
Okay.
red jackets, etc.
Mm.
But yeah, only these two soldiers for the moment.
And is anyone else like paying attention to them as we walk past? Is anyone diverting their gaze to all these new serene guards, or is it quite commonplace?
So the guards walking through, they're basically getting nods and people are tipping their hats as they're walking through. It's not an unusual thing.
Okay, sweet. Cool, thank you.
so A55. Back to my original question. Who programmed you? Where you from? What's your story?
How much RAM do you have?
So I'm just going to sit back now. Go.
Right. No, read the whole thing.
No, just read as
No,
much
the
as you wish to
information-
divulge, or as little as you wish to divulge.
Okay. I was one of the first models of my kind. A small group of young paladins and artificers created me as a part of their collection of perfect war machines. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh.
The machines began to cost a lot more, repair after repair. they started thinking it was wasting money keeping the older machines, so they began creating new ones. I just avoided the scrap and escaped. Oh no, not escaped. I was sent to the church to
Seems
work
be
as a bookkeeper.
malfunctioning.
Oh, fuck, I knew there'd be books somewhere. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. Right. I was sent to a church to be a bookkeeper.
Sorry, shouldn't have.
Next to the man I would call my father, Matt.
Ah, so you've really got a rich history of your existence, and it's pretty good that you managed to get away without being scrapped like the rest of your models.
Indeed.
So, obviously, if you was a war machine, so you have a lot of experience in battle.
In my old age, I have forgotten most things about war.
Maybe just as well. I cannot imagine what that must have been like, even though you are artificial intelligence.
So,
You
so
know.
Hans, do me a favor, roll an insight.
Trying to learn my whole backstory here.
No.
17.
So as you look at A55, you seem to notice, you know what an up-to-date, modern-looking, well-built Warforged looks like. When you look at A55, you don't see that. When you look at A55, you look at a worn, drawn-out, ragged, broken piece of machinery. You can see that there are gaps in his art, like gaps in the metalwork. There shouldn't be gaps. You can see cogs. You can see broken bits of mechanisms or poking out of various orifices on his body. You notice that the entirety of his left arm is missing the shielding, so you can almost see the complete underworks.
Basically, sounds like he was made by Hewlett Packard.
That basically what you're looking at is something that has been repaired so much that it's nowhere near its original factory makeup.
Well, it's good to have you with us at 855. I'm sure that you're going to be of big use to us. However long we're going to be together, I would very much like the opportunity, if it's at all possible, to see if it's even plausible to maybe upgrade you somewhat, or at least give you a new coat of paint. I may be a specialist in designing and that, but just because you're a machine doesn't mean that you can't look good.
I appreciate it.
Okay.
Looking at the crates, you said there's loads of caged animals and stuff.
Yes.
And it's for a merchant ship, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I say, I don't like what they're doing to these creatures. And you see them. Have a look.
These creatures appear to be in despair.
Yes, you see. We should free them.
That would be an act of evil.
Huh.
Really
Got a
don't
response to
uh,
yeah. Oh, he does. Yeah.
So there's two guards, right?
You're with you're with two guards of New Serene, and you're making your way through the dockyards at the moment.
It pains me to see animals this way. Would you help me free them? Please, friends.
I have to agree. I don't feel comfortable seeing them.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, soldiers.
One of the guards turns around.
Entangle.
What?
Are you actually
Yeah, do you
Entangle. On both of them.
It's a good thing his trunk wasn't muffling his mouth when he said all that out loud.
The bollocks.
One of the guards turns around and goes, these animals are all making their way to new islands for new homes. They're not prisoners as such. They're just making their way to a new sanctuary.
Oh, thank
Mm.
God. Well,
Uh,
thank you
hold
very
on.
much.
One second,
Goodbye
Donald.
then.
1 second, Donald. I'm not entirely sure. Are you telling us the truth? Because I'm not entirely sure. It's the way your demeanor is when you are speaking.
Yes, you might not be telling the truth. Yes, good observation. I didn't think of that.
Roll an insight.
16 plus 3, 19.
Yeah, I do what read this. You're you're looking at a guy that you've never met before. He's turned around. I mean, he's basically gone. Yes, they're going to a new sanctuary and is returning to other islands, so that other people can bask in the glory of these wonderful creatures.
Oh, lovely. Yes. Well, he seems all right.
Yes, well, I'm not entirely sure. Maybe this is something we need to between. And at this point, I sort of like just sort of turn and move close to Dandelion and just sort of speak to him on the down low. When we get to where we're going to be attending,
Yes.
I'm going to hold on. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to see if it catches him out. Need to know for certain.
Okay. Yes. Sure.
I'll take your word for it.
Yes.
One second. Here you go. Back over your shoulder.
Yes. Thank you.
What I'm going to
Just
do
where I
for you,
leaned over
I'm
there.
going to get some materials. I'm going to create you a sling of your shoulder, which we can tuck your trunk into, so it stops slipping off your shoulder,
How
and then you'll be
dare
able to
you.
speak freely. And then it's just going to help you.
Never confine a Loxodon's trunk.
It's of your free will. You don't. It's just there if you ever need to put it there and to keep it there, and
Yes,
you know.
well.
I've got a question then.
I'll try to help you.
Can you actually do you have muscle now, or is it just limp?
Basically,
Yeah,
do you have limp dick trunk?
No, I do not have a fucking limp dick trunk.
There's your answer, Dudley. Okay.
You're asking that.
Oh my God!
Look, I can move it.
Oh, this group, right?
So
Okay.
you
That's actually quite
Just-
impressive. Funny that I can move mine like that, and I don't even have a trunk.
I just forget I have a trunk sometimes.
For the people that are watching this is why we're called the Misfits. So
I done nothing wrong.
Excuse me, God, man.
Yeah. Yes.
So, they'll be happy where they're going, will they?
Yes. They will not be placed in cages. They'll be led free into the new planes or various zoos and things, so that other people can enjoy their glorious nature.
No, I don't like the sound of the zoos.
Exactly. See, you say zoos, that's captivity.
No.
They need to be free, okay?
But
Yes.
he's not going to show you a photograph because don't exist. But these are a glorious
Draw
land.
it. You must draw it for us.
Hold on.
What?
Oh my God, that is an art attack. I like it.
Thank you. But yes, and it's like, no, it's huge plains of land. They're not going to be stuck in concrete cells.
What's the
Stay.
name of this?
Are you boys a man of God?
What?
No.
Are you asking the soldiers if they're men of God?
Indeed.
We are the followers of the teachings, yes. We follow our patron, our sovereign of San.
Who may that be?
He just told you.
That's a good question.
According to my data, religion is not real.
Yeah.
According to my data, I am a paladin.
Yeah.
Just say it, but everybody
Believe
knows.
in the Big Bang.
Everybody knows that religious teachings and that can be mistaught.
Where's this line of questioning going? So yes, we follow our patron of San Mateus.
Good to know.
Very well. So you start to walk up the stairs, now off the docks, and you get onto cobblestone paving. The cobblestone paving takes you through a small sort of like farmed area, I suppose, like various fields, various little bits, not growing like harvest, but the cows, sheep, etc. Just sort of hugging the walls. Very, very small. So, you know, like 2-3 cows, half a dozen sheep, nothing major. But then you get to the walls of New Serene, the city itself. Huge, sort of like 40-foot oak doors, huge cast iron locks, hinges. But as you pass through, two soldiers stand guard on the gates, and just sort of nod as the other two guards start to walk through. They sort of half give you a glance of a
Your photo will last longer.
walking through. But now in the city, huge like buildings, terrace houses, built up area, roads leading off, alleyways, shops, trading posts. The place goes on, but
Don't like it.
leading straight up the middle, the main high street, the main street you can see in the distance, leading up a massive staircase and to a grand chateau at the top.
Yep, don't like this. No.
Too many people. I like to be around people, but sometimes it's not very good for your health.
You see the people around, they're all like very well dressed, or like nice velvet jackets, sort of, you see the waistcoat underneath the shirt. They're all walking around in these like very large sort of binned hats, huge flat top hats, almost a very Amish type look to them. Shorts, high socks, you know the type, with the black shoes with the buckles on them. This is what most of the men are wearing. The women are wearing very large, froofy dresses, big shoulder pads, bustiers. Yes, I know what that word is. Pretty bottoms, as they sort of walk through, holding their handbag in front of them, flowers in their hair. You know, very, very upmarket.
No one for our place.
And most of us, they just sort of walk through, and then some of them sort of catch a glimpse of you with a
Hello.
shocked look, as like, it is morning, and
Hello.
they said, "Oh, morning," and then you see him sort of speed up, the legs sort of just start moving a little bit quicker.
Mr. DM,
Yes.
whilst we're walking down this high street, could I please pass out my leaflets for Saint Matthias? Since I have those.
Yes,
Ooh.
you can. That's great. So as you're walking down, every person you see, you're just going, okay, morning. That's fine.
Hans is just watching him do it, like in complete disbelief. Like, what?
When do they show up?
Are they printing out? Like they're printing
Has he got a
out?
little
Oh my
printer?
God, yes. I'm a
Little-
printer.
Are they?
Do you know what I'm now imagining?
Hold on.
Do you provide a service?
No on
No.
ink.
The leaflets themselves, they're not being printed by A55, but they are inserted within his body, so he can pull them out at will.
So he's Bender.
Basically, yeah.
So basically, RoboCop gets a firearm out the side of his thigh, and he gets leaflets.
He gets leaflets.
I was going to say,
yeah.
it reminds me of you remember Demolition Man, when everyone swears in the future and it comes out like,
Yes.
You have been fined 1 credit for like every time you say. I can imagine A55 being like that.
So A55. What are you saying to these people as you're handing out these leaflets?
Please follow these teachings. Please follow these teachings.
What does it look like? Like I grab one off you. What's it got? on?
Describe your leaflet to Daniel.
What? Like, they're like,
It's got
these are
penis.
copies. These are
Penis on
copies
it.
of scrolls from Saint Matthias's teaching. I got them off of my mat. Yeah, my mat.
Hmm.
You call them off of my mat. My father's mat.
Yeah, that's what I meant to say.
What is it? What's it got on it though?
Now shall
Teachings.
not skill.
What's it got on it? Teachings.
Just the word teachings.
Oh yes, I see. It says teachings.
These are some
There you
good
go.
teachings.
Pass it to somebody.
Yeah. So yeah, it's basically it's got verses from the book of Saint Matthias,
Hmm.
basically.
Now shall not be a murder hobo. Now shall not.
If only.
I too wish to spread the word of my God.
Well, I fine. I pull out a stack of what, 50? Gone. 50 sheets from like the bottom of my foot that had just come out randomly,
Hmm.
and I hand them to Dandelion to do what he likes. I continue saying, "Please follow these teachings."
Is the
Please.
book
Uh,
is the
and-
book of Matthias something other people would have heard of? Like, is it relatively well known, or is it just a cult level thingy?
Is it a cult?
For one, so for you, the term of Saint Matthias, you know who Saint Matthias is. He's a patron saint. You know that he's got a large following. You know that there are some extremists. As a general following, he has various churches scattered around. You would have seen them even in your own hometown. You would have seen that Saint Matthias was a patron saint.
Okay.
He's not a god. Let's get over that. He's not a god. He is a patron saint.
Oh, all right.
We should start handing out leaflets saying why espressos with lemon twist is good for your health, and hand them out.
Well, when you find enough ink and scroll, you can write them out.
I wasn't
and
being
over.
serious, Mr. DM. Don't worry.
But yeah, so you're walking through the town. I mean, it's a long walk. You slowly get to now what is the main square in the center of the town. Just before you head up this huge staircase to this massive, glorious chateau at the top.
Standing to be here.
Standing in front of you on a plinth, there is a 30-foot statue of a man.
Statue of a man.
My scanners do not recognize this person.
I'm taking it none of us recognise who.
You don't recognize the face of the statue, but as A55 decided that he wanted to use a scanning ability,
Yeah.
he sort of
My
looks.
eyes.
He
Well,
looks
not
over.
mad.
He looks over the model. He looks over the statue, and at the bottom there is a plaque, which says Governor Constantine.
So why didn't you bloody just look down at the plaque there, A55, and it would have done it for told you who it was?
Well, A55 just saw the plaque that says.
Oh, okay. I stand corrected.
He was the one that looked over it.
Do we
Okay.
really have to be here? Or
Constantine. How familiar?
I've actually found it quite amazing at how quickly they demanded our presence, considering we literally got off a ship, had a fight, and then the next thing is we're being summoned.
Well, what do you know of this governor?
Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, I'm talking to A5.
A55.
Yeah. Could I please roll an insight?
What, on Governor Constantine?
Yeah.
You're brand new. You don't know
Yeah.
this well.
Go on then.
Why not?
We're not in his presence yet, are we? We're only in front of
No,
his
no,
statue.
you're outside his house.
What
Don't
is
like it
my
anyway.
what
Or
is
roll me. What's history? Roll me history.
roll me history? Okay.
What's that wisdom, isn't it? Roll me
Sorry, why are you doing that? What's the name of the city?
New,
19 on history.
Newstead.
Newstead, New Serene.
New serene.
I rolled 19 on my history.
Like the bread.
So
I wish I was like at a history school.
in all of your broken circuitry,
That's what I was thinking.
in all of your broken circuitry, you seem to remember the name Constantine.
Hmm.
You remember that.
So do I. It's played by Keanu Reeves.
John Constantine.
I do not remember the origin of this man, but I do remember his name.
Ah, that's interesting. Hmm.
Are there
Oh,
any
it's not the
shops
same.
nearby?
There are lots of shops. I mean, you walk through the main market bit when you first came into the.
Yeah.
Are we all starting with 0 coin?
Oh, no, you've got your base starting.
Which is
Uh,
if I
I
do
Well,
that.
you
you start
chose.
with like 8 gold, 10 gold, something like that.
I don't
I've got
have
10
any.
gold. Okay. Yeah, I've got
You
10.
should all have your base.
Oh, it's default.
Your default gold.
I have none.
That's because the paladins don't need wealth to be rich.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm going to look after you, A55. I'm going to see if I can try and upgrade at least your structure.
But yeah, and anything else while you're here? Are we going up the steps? I'm just gonna.
Is there anything else in the surrounding area that's noteworthy?
Yeah, I mean you're in the main city square. In the middle of the square, there is this huge statue of the man, the Governor Constantine, founder of New Serene.
Hmm.
Hmm.
How old is
Found
New
it this
Serene?
one.
You can guess by what's been built that probably been colonizing for 5 to 10 years.
The only reason why I was asking is normally sometimes on a plaque, normally they have like a founding year or something. That was why I asked.
I mean, I could give you a year, but you wouldn't know. And I was like, oh yeah, 2021.
No, we'll take that. Okay.
Right,
But if there's nothing else really of note, I mean, does anybody before we go up, down, proceed? Does anybody need to make a detour anywhere amongst any of these shops? Is there any of these of necessity to anybody?
I'm going to do the guard sort of turn around and go, no time to stop. Governor is waiting.
So for fuck's sake.
Can we get this over and done with? I don't want to be here any longer.
Okay, we'll go. It's okay. I just thought, someone might need to go and have a piss or something.
Where are we?
You start to make your way up these huge steps. And I
Posh area.
Say that again.
I'm just explaining the dandelion. They're in a posh area.
You start to make your way up the steps. The higher you go on the steps and you sort of look out sort of left and right, you can see that the city is quite vast and it stretches quite far, but you also notice that there is a huge wall. So you're in a walled city and it goes all the way around.
Why do you need such a big wall?
When we look around, do we see many like gates and openings in the walls, or is it literally just the first entrance we came in?
So from where you are, you can see basically three exits. You've got south, east, and west.
Okay.
Do I see a way to the top of the wall?
I mean, there is a gangway on the top of the wall. You can roll me a perception. You're a bit far away.
Cool.
I probably said that to the guard. Why do you need a ball that big?
15.
You can see small, very small because of how far away it is. Moving images on top of the wall. You assume that they're soldiers, people, etc.
Okay.
The
We can
guard
head
sort
in.
of, the guard turns around to Dudley and goes, not necessarily to keep people in, more to keep stuff out.
But that high, it's just making someone's
And
overcompensating.
he just goes, really big stuff.
Hmm.
As you carry on making your way up the steps. As you get up there, this chateau, huge red brick building. To say that it's grand, glorious, and maybe overkill for where it is, sort of golden shine, brassy knobs, is just everything is basically, it looks out of place almost where it is. Carved stonework, shaped, shine, polished brass window sills, etc. Everything just sort of looks bright and luscious and
Instantly, Dudley thinks he's a knob.
yeah.
Instantly.
I'm gonna go with that.
Dudley just thinks knob.
Yeah, it looks like it's worth a pretty penny or 10.
Hmm.
And as you step up to the door, the two guards greet two other guards, and this is where we'll leave you. These gentlemen will take you up to see the governor. Farewell.
Thanks for the journey. Wish us luck.
The doors open. As the doors open, you step into a main hallway. Polished brass handles, beautiful oak doors, wallpaper. Some of you have never seen wallpaper in a building ever in your entire lives. Grand piano, sort of the marble flooring, black and white tiles. As you start to walk along, a well-placed sort of red velveteen rug carpet in the middle of the corridor, various tables with plants sitting on them on the sides, and then right in front of you, a very wide staircase that sort of steps up and then goes and leads upstairs.
Well, this is the kind of place I always wanted to work for.
We
It's
will
incredible.
we will be taking you up to see the governor. If you wouldn't mind awfully leaving your weapons behind, please.
It's just a fence post.
Yes, well, if you wouldn't mind leaving your very nice fence post,
I
it
need
will take you
to.
up.
I'll probably feel more at ease with mine on my
I
side.
yeah.
Yes, but if you wouldn't mind just leaving it, I'm sure they'd be safe. But
Well, what are you going to do with it?
it's more. It's not what we're going to do with it. We're just going to hold it for you. When
Don't
you
blo-
leave, you can take them with you.
It's okay. It's
Don't
okay.
bloody lose it.
Listen. I'm sure they have their reasons to just look after everybody's good. I must insist I carry my stuff. It helps me with my back, my walkings. I need to take it with me, otherwise I'm going to have trouble walking around. Deception. Oh, I've got a decent thing for deception. Oh, it's going to be a 21. I've got a +5 on my modifier for deception.
Well, if you must carry it, fine.
I really appreciate it. Everyone else has relinquished their weapons. This isn't a weapon. I mean,
Speak for yourself.
it's okay. Don't worry. I thank you.
We're not going to do it. You can have them all back afterwards.
Mine's a walking stick as well.
I'm gonna go. This is the lamppost I like to read on.
I'm going to go with dandelion, deception with disadvantage.
If you manage to fool him, he's got to be the biggest.
I swear, I'm 250 years old. So,
That's a really old Loxodon.
Being through the ringer.
Oh.
2.
And there's the very first one of the campaign. It's the here comes the dramatic.
2.
2.
If you would, I'll help you up the stairs. Just please, just leave the thing behind, please.
Fine.
My hammer is an item from
Here we
Matt.
go.
I simply cannot put it down.
Go through it with everyone.
Everyone making excuses. Look at the
Yeah,
DM's face this
I use my sword to
session
shave.
1, man. Session 1. The guy
Fine.
he stands there. He stands
Heavily
on the
bearded.
stage, puts his arms across, and he goes, "Fine, all of you, put your weapons down. The governor is a very nice man. He's not going to hurt you, harm you, or fine you. He heard about what you did with the gorilla on the deck, and he thought to himself, what very nice people. Perhaps I would like to meet them. Now, please, put your weapons down."
Please don't lose it. Please, fine.
Except
fine.
me, I need mine to walk.
He turns and looks at you and just put it down.
No, I've already
No, because
perceived
No.
you.
But no.
I've already perceived you. I didn't know for fucking no reason.
because of the whole situation, he put it down.
Oh, thanks, guys.
Sorry. Sorry.
Okay, I put it
Fine.
down now.
But I have never
but-
heard of a nice poshy.
You're gonna have to help me up
A nice
there.
posse?
I can't move. You're gonna have to help me.
Yes, it's lovely. One of the other guards sort of steps in and just goes, just grabs hold of you and just almost frog marches you up the stairs. Just like, he's not nice about it.
Ouch, bitch.
Do you mind?
But yes, if you follow us, we'd take you up and get to meet Governor Constantine. He's lovely, you know. He's a lovely guy. Just sort of starts wandering up the stairs.
Keep on trying to sell that to us. I haven't seen a nice one yet.
I don't believe in what he says.
And as you walk up the staircase, again, it's all very grand. There are portraits on the wall. You basically see a guy sort of standing there. You know that pose with one leg up on a rock and
Oh,
I
God.
like that. All the way up the stairs. That one with the sort of shooting cap on. He's sort of holding a gun. Just
Like a dead fox or something.
yeah, it's
Does that?
the picture of fishing rod in one hand and a fish cup. These are all.
Why do I feel like he's got?
all the way up?
Why do I feel like he's got one with Baramaham?
Oh, don't.
The
Just to go forward Baramaham's brigade.
you get up the stairs and it's sort of like, gentlemen, please follow me this way. And as he opens the door, it opens up grand hall, very similar to downstairs, sort of the beautiful marble floor work. In the center, there is this amazing rug, sort of set out. You can't quite make out what it is, but it's a beautiful sort of furred rug in the center of the room. Again, more random portraits all over the walls. You certainly sort of got another one in the background. You sort of one of the portraits you see like a village behind him, and then the sea with a ship, and he's just sort of standing there, just again that same pose. You know. And you get led up to a gentleman sitting in a rather grand throne kind of seat. All the carved wood, painted gold, red velvet cushions. You know the type. And sitting in it, a youngish man, maybe mid-20s, slim, very pale complexion, slick black blonde hair. And goes, gentlemen, Governor Constantine. And he stands up, he looks at you, goes, well, I'm so happy to meet all of you. Word made it up to my chateau straight away. About overtaken on a gorilla on the deck. Absolutely amazing. And I thought to myself, those are the guys that I need to talk to. They could be the ones to help me. Just to go around the room. Man with the horns, you are. Yes, man with the horns, you, purple.
Hans.
Yes, Governor. My name is Hans. As you can see, I'm a tiefling. Hello.
Very nice. Yes, lovely to meet you, Hans. Pleasure. What about the pale complexion lizard man? Yes, lovely to see you.
Oh, pleasure. I'm Rogu.
That Rogu, beautiful name. Glorious. What about you, my robotic friend? You've seen better days.
How kind of you. Hello.
I can get the cleaners to polish you up just like they do with my brass. If you wish for this, this will be done.
I mean, it would be nice.
Very well. There. Francesca, please, buff this gentleman. Literally comes over, just starts with a wax. Just...
No. I'm clean.
Yes. Francesco is now.
I could have gone with
It's
any
canon.
other name. I just went with Francesca. And then the other two, the large, very large, yes. You with the long trunk.
Oh,
Not seen anybody like you around here before.
that's the word.
Hold on. And I'll lift up the trunk
Ah,
to the side.
Yes,
Thank
I was
you.
going to say a bit of a mumble.
yes, it happens from time to time.
Not a problem. And your name?
My name. Good question. David.
Donald.
Donald. Donald Dandelion.
Donald Dandelion. Very nice. Lovely to meet you, Don. And
No, not Don.
yes. And the other very large, tall gentleman. Hello. And you are?
Name's Lee.
Lee. Lovely. Well, it's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'm very excited by this. Once I was told by my guards that you successfully took on a gorillon. These things running rampant in the forests and mountainous areas around the cities of Tierfredi. But I say, why are you here? What brings you to the and he sort of does the New Serene.
Governor.
Bloody good question.
Governor.
Oh wait, that's Bob.
We need more lemon pledge.
Was that Francesca?
Oh no, a lemon pledge.
Francesca, right? So we need more lemon pledge.
Wait, I've asked the question. Hello.
Let's just say,
Come on.
get away from starting new from where I originally was.
You see, Governor, this is a problem. You see, it is that it appears that the five of us were all just thrown together. We'd never met before. We met on the boat, apart from Donald Dandelion over there.
I have
He met
absolutely
us.
no idea what I'm doing here.
We all seem to be was looking for a new start in life and to discover something new. And then this attack happened. We took down the creature, and then we come to you. So we don't actually know any other reason why we were all on that boat together, apart from to start new lives.
Well, if starting new lives is what you want on New Serene, then I'm your guy.
Yes. Oh, thank God.
Excuse me. I'm constantly looking for as much help as I can get on the island. It's nice having the guards and various people around, but you know, it's nice to have some you know,
Help.
other help.
Mm.
Wink, wink.
There's always a bloody catch.
No, 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 no. I will pay you handsomely for your services. Please
Wow.
don't think that I'm going to uh, what's the word for not paying? My brain gone.
Scam.
Please don't think that I'm going to snub you in any way. That'll work. I'm very very aware of your actions and the abilities that you used on the harbor is yes.
Hmm.
I wish to employ you.
Does he
Okay.
seem authentic?
Mm.
Can I tell if he's being genuine or not?
You want to roll in insight? Yes, roll it in.
Okay.
Same here.
Yeah,
I
it's
do
same.
not like.
Let's
Yeah.
all
Okay, right.
Same.
So okay, one of you picked a roll and
Um,
roll with advantage. So as Rogu wanted first, Rogu
Yep.
roll with advantage.
Okay.
Fine.
I don't need advantage.
13.
You're not rolling. Rogu is. What was that, Rogu?
13.
13. He the way he's sort of blubbering and trying to get his words out, he's actually in awe of your presence. He's very happy that you're here. It seems very genuine.
Okay.
Cool.
You got yourself a deal.
Wait, what?
Really? Do all of you feel the same? Do I have? Yes.
Well, I
Well,
don't speak on behalf of everyone else, but you got me on board.
Well, I suppose. I mean, I just want to point out to you that I can see the way you are dressed. You have beautiful clothing there. Just let you know, if I have the right, give me the right materials, I can do even better for you. Designing is one of my fortes.
So I didn't even describe what this guy was wearing, did I? So sort of knee high leather boots, like really well made, shining leather. He's in a head to toe blue velvet suit. Huge collar. On the upper pocket of the suit, you can see in the quarters blue, green, yellow, and silver.
Yeah, so I can offer that to you at some point. If you give me the materials, I can do 100 times better than what you even have, which I must say, you look rather dashing there, I must say.
Tier D is the merchant isle of the three. I respect that you wish to dress me handsomely. Perhaps this could be something we look at. But yes, if you're willing, then jobs are good, and I will send you on your way.
Count me in. Count me in. So you have two of us. You have me, myself, and Rogu. We say yes.
Perfect. Yes. Well, first things first. If you don't mind, I would love to. Hold on a second. And he sort of goes to the side, and he on his little side bit, he sort of checks for all of this massive papers that he's got, and he pulls one out and goes, I received this morning, very early this morning, to the point my eyes were barely open to read it. But the Bridge Alliance in the city of, or the city center of Hikmet, on the island of Hikmet, the small isle out to the east, the Bridge Alliance there, that's the head of the merchant traders that you may have seen in the harbor when you arrived. They're having a few shipping issues and moving various items here, there, and everywhere. If you wouldn't mind traveling said place and just seeing what's going on for me, that would be wonderful. And I'd pay you handsomely upon your return with the news, if it so pleases you.
Well, define handsomely.
Well, depending on how well the job is done, depends on how well you earn. I mean, I can guarantee you 5 gold pieces each minimum.
Fine.
No, see, I didn't even get out of bed for 5 gold pieces.
What about the other 4 of you?
Well, it's up half of my life savings, so yes.
Mr. Constantine,
Yeah.
as you can see, I'm still not looking the best for parts. Is there a way I could get an upgrade so this job could be done 1,000 times faster?
Unfortunately, we don't really have the smiths on this island to perform such work.
I can do it. We just need
Yeah.
materials.
That is more what I meant.
We didn't ask you about
Hans
Smiths.
appears to be.
So, Hans, are you a
excited.
smithy now then?
I do all sorts of things on design. It's not just using materials that are of cloth kind. I can do the metal as well.
So, did you happen to be carrying around a lot of iron ore then?
No.
Well, then
That is why I say if you have the materials, I can do the work.
we don't have the bloody.
Iron ore.
That's all you needed to say.
Oh,
Anyway, I don't know you. You don't know me.
very true.
Okay.
But I'd
So
like to
I'll say let's have a trial basis.
very well, yes. I mean, you may be bloody awful at this, but I'm willing to give you a go if you're willing to give me a go.
Oh,
Yeah,
now see,
fine.
I really, well, you know, it's I've got a lot of things to be doing, but I can spare half an hour if
Oh no.
if you really want to give you a go. It's not a problem.
I don't think you meant it like
I
that.
I have
Oh.
one question.
Yes.
You're in your city. Do you have or do you know of a group called the Feathered Brotherhood? Do you have any in your city?
The Feathered Brotherhood. Interesting. I can't say I do, no.
Oh, good. Oh, thank goodness.
That's not a
Walk
name that has
through.
come. That's not a name that has come off of a boat yet.
No.
But then we are still a very young settlement.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Thank you.
Okay, then, Constantine, I'm going to make you one of my legendary espressos with a lemon twist. We will share one. I will have one. Will you stop laughing, Dudley? I'm being serious, okay?
That's not my name.
I make you one, and I
My
have
name's
one,
Lee.
and we shall have that, and I shall embark on this journey.
Yeah, thank you. Yes, I'm not much of a coffee drinker myself, but thank you.
Yeah, Hans just quickly goes off into the kitchen, asks Francesca where the kitchen is, and
I said, all drink stuff is all on the side. It's, you know,
Alright.
this is like the main sort of chamber room of the governor, etc. But yes,
Does any of you know how to?
gentlemen, thank you. If you wish to head to Hikmet, I will provide travel in the way of cart and horses, caravan, these like caravan type cart. But I can provide you with a cart and horses. You travel east and get to the main bridge that separates the 2 islands. Cross over the bridge, and the city of Hikmet shouldn't take you more than, I don't know, maybe 36 hours to get there.
3 days.
So basically,
You know.
the next year or so, this campaign is going to be based on 36 hours.
Well, with the amount of talking you're doing, yes, probably.
Here you go. Here's a 1 espresso with a lemon twist. For you.
Thank you very much.
And to new friends, new beginnings, and new adventures, and hopefully lots of coin. Cheers.
To new partnerships.
Yeah. Clink.
Did we get a drink, or was it just you two?
No, he only made one for
It's-
the
okay, fair enough. Cool, we're just
If you-
waiting
oh,
awkwardly.
no.
All right.
If you want one, I can make you one. It's no problem anytime.
No, you chose
Okay.
who you are giving it to her.
So the Governor Constantine gives you the letter, passes the letter over, and written in quill. You can read it's Dear Constantine, the flow of wagons has slowed. We are lacking, and it's sort of like a list of various supplies that aren't making it to Hikmet, the city of Hikmet. Could you please spare soldiers to come over, investigate, and help us?
And someone read that out loud because I can't read.
He'll hand it to the person who was closest to him, which was probably Hans.
Okay.
And there we go. So yes,
Well,
gentlemen, I look forward to seeing you upon your return. Your gold will be waiting, and to your health.
see you in 18 months.
Thank you, my liege.
As you sort of you start to leave, he turns, he sits down, and goes, "Oh, one more thing! Don't die." He comes up.
Okay, we
I knew
try
there was
not
a
to.
catch.
So, just like
Why couldn't we
that,
just die?
just like that, we've all become technically soldiers.
Oh,
So,
no
as
change.
You head out the door, accompanied by the posh guy. Gentlemen, here's your weapons again. I told you, nothing will come of it.
Oh, it's got damage.
There's no damage.
It's damage. Look, this scratch wasn't there before.
My God! Oh, I must say, you're looking a lot shinier. Very well
Thank
done.
you.
But yes, weapons. And I must say, for a big green brute, your hammer is most lovely.
Yeah. Let's say there's a reason why.
Well, it's yes, most lovely, and passes it over to you. And so, gentlemen, and upon your return, farewell and good journey.
Bit about that and damage my bloody staff.
You leave the front door of the chateau, and that'll be the perfect time for you to take your first break. So, as you sort of you exit the building, the gentleman goes, you can pick up your wagons at the east gate.
East gate.
We get a wagon.
Which one's east?
Opposite the west.
Left or right?
And he sort of points. He sort of goes that way. So
Thank you.
you walk down the stairs, and you're now overlooking. You're looking straight out over the city of New Serene, and you're seeing all the rooftops, all the everything. You can see in the distance, right on the horizon, you can see this huge dreadnought that you saw in the harbour, just passing out of sight.
Is it
Or
still
just
what?
left?
Yeah, is it sailed off or is it?
Yes, it's left.
Okay.
That was the one that they were loading the caged animals onto.
Oh, so it's that guy who was a bit moody.
But yes, I can see James. So as you walk down, again looking at the back of this huge statue and back into the sea, you can see that there are market. You can see that there are market stalls. You can see that there are shop fronts. You can see that there are various ferriers. Oh, that's a good word. And stuff sort of scattered around this city centre. Is there anything that you particularly want to look for?
Depends what the prices are like around it. I mean, is there anywhere that deals in weapons or like robes and armor?
I mean, there is a smith. There is a smithy.
Right.
I mean, there are various shops that sell garments, etc.
Okay.
That's why I'm asking. What are you after?
Yeah,
This isn't a
yeah.
Misfit shopping trip. I'm asking what you're after.
No, I'm looking at either upgrading my my clothing to something a little bit maybe more arcanic, and whether or not I can either upgrade or get a new quarterstaff that's more powerful or that I can become more attuned to.
Well, I mean, a quarterstaff is just a stick.
Oh.
Or purchase
hit
something
them
which
with.
would help me enhance my
Yeah.
sorcery.
Yeah. So all right, okay. So I mean, yeah, there are various shops. I mean, I'll do the because of what you're looking for. So you walk past various shops. You basically see everything here is upmarket. Everything is
Right, of course.
everything is it's like the first items that have come to the island have made their way into these shops. These are the creme de la creme of clothing. You know, it's like these are the Versace's, the Dolce.
This is speaking Hans' language.
Right. So you know, and like you pass over one window and a robe catches your eye, and you sort of stop and give up. Oh, this is nice.
It's like a.
But as you sort of
Oh my god, that looks so nice.
as you sort of glimpse at it, you see the tag sort of turn,
Oh,
and
here
you
we go.
just make out that these three numbers. The first number starts with a 3.
300 gold pieces.
No, what if it says 3.00?
No, there's no dot. It's just 3 digits.
Right.
It is 3.00. A55 scanned it.
He did.
Yeah, I'll bro.
He scanned it wrong.
Wait.
Remember, he's
Oh.
broken his optical.
I knew I'd get priced out of it straight away.
Yeah.
Even
I
though
would
Hans
like
is supposed to
listen.
be-
I'm going to do the fun bit now. Level 1. Go on.
You talk to me.
Yes.
All right. Okay. Is there a pen nearby?
A pen? No.
Did anybody have a pen?
No.
I can't read or write. So why would I have a pen?
You're useless.
You're really good at this, like being a good guy, lark, aren't you?
Been a good guy before. This isn't.
You were
This
a
isn't
murder
me.
helper
This
before.
is just you, right? Okay, this is an 855.
Yeah, this
Are
is
there any children around here we can kill? No. Might be
No.
fucked.
855 is essentially a child.
No, I'm not. I'm bloody 90 years old.
Right. Stop being Michael. What do you want to do?
Forget it.
Okay.
So in these areas, are there like is it crowded? Are there quite a few groups of
It's
close
not.
people?
It's not massively crowded. Like the population of the city isn't full, so you sort of you take it upon yourself to use your own mind and think that because the city is still fairly new, they're still bringing in settlers. They're still bringing in trade. There's it's a slow build. It's not like they suddenly threw 1,000 people there and went right now we better build some houses. It's they're slowly building it and slowly filling it.
Okay. Cool.
For every 3 houses, maybe one's got a family in it.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But mostly what you see around this in New Serene, you're seeing wealthy, regal sort of hierarchy of the world. But they're varying species. There are elves, there are dwarves, there are humans, there are various. I mean, you see dragonborns, lizard folk. It's a very eclectic collection of people.
Okay, fair enough.
The only one that truly stands out at the moment is Dandelion, because they haven't seen another Loxodon.
Where are we?
You serene.
Ah, yes.
So you walk past all of these like merchant shops, and you've got that very the very posh tellers sort of standing in the doors. Hello, yes. Would you like to come in? Yes. Oh, come and see my accoutrement. Hello, yes. Come and see.
Can I?
As you sort of get to the door, they kind of go, "Come and."
Hello. So, is there anyone that's willing to trade items for something?
One walks in, shuts the door.
Yeah, it's not fun when the tables are bloody turned, is it? Having shopkeep merchants coming onto my characters. I don't like it when it's the other way around. So, Dandelion, you mentioned something earlier about what was it? The feather of the brothers or something?
Oh, shh. Keep your voice down.
Well, I mean, I am intrigued. I would like to know, because if you're trying to avoid somebody or whatever, maybe I can help you.
It's not the time. It's not the time.
Okay, well, please, explain at some point.
I will. Yes,
okay.
I will.
Okay.
Bang on the door of the merchant. As a member of the Merchants Guild, I demand you open up.
And he comes up to the window. What?
Merchants Guild, yes.
Yes.
Yes, well, you have to serve a paying customer.
He sort of opens the door and he goes, "And you're a paying customer?"
No, this one is. Points the hands.
Show me your paperwork.
Oh, put it somewhere.
No, not you. So it turns to Hans. And he goes, "Show me your papers. There's your papers. Your papers.
What papers?
Yes, the papers you're paying me with. Papers, monies."
Oh, the shackles.
You're on mute, or is he on the phone?
Which one are you talking to?
I don't know. I think Hans is on the phone because he's talking and his mouth's moving and he's not talking to us.
Yeah, I think he might be on the phone.
Well,
He's
if he's got no papers, and just ding, and shuts the door again.
No bloody respect.
Sorry. Yes, I had to answer a call.
What happened to you?
Turns the sign on the door. Just closed.
He's gone now. What were you doing? Standing there just babbling to yourself?
Oh, come on. It's not my bloody fault.
But
Right,
yeah,
well.
you're looking in these windows, and I mean there are mannequins with these catches Dandelion's eye. Why not?
Oh.
Can we actually
There's-
afford anything in these places?
No.
Well,
No.
You know, you're talking
I mean-
a minimum of 200 gold pieces just to get you in the door. You're looking at this beautiful fur. You can't quite make out what fur of what animal it is, but you see this beautiful fur cape.
Who sees that?
which you can't afford.
You.
So why are we looking at it?
Catches your eye because you're talking to the merchant through the window or through the door. So
I'll
yeah,
steal it.
you see this massive fur coat or fur cape.
Devastated.
You sort of catch the remnants of a tail around the collar.
Oh,
And
Can I
the,
steal it?
oh,
Can I steal it?
the door
you
shuts.
bastard!
No.
Kick the door in.
Yeah. So I've killed the animals for this. See, at least when I make stuff and design stuff, and now mine's animal cruelty free.
So you're kicking in the door, yeah?
Yeah. Do it.
Oh, I beg you, please do not. That's an act of violence.
That's nice.
Dandelion, do it.
Shall I do it?
Who's
with
Probably
me?
not.
I beg you not to.
I can feel
Ah,
your
no.
anger.
Unfortunately, it's just you, Hans. Well, never mind.
Dandelion.
There are various food places as well, like on this walk. The smell of food sort of coming across the air.
Oh, I don't have a nose.
You don't need to eat either.
Oh, good fine.
The smell of food comes across the air, and you grab a big whiff, and it's like it's you catch the smell of cooking meat, the spices, the herbs, it catches your attention.
Oh.
How long has it been since we ate?
You would have eaten on the boat, so
Yeah.
a few hours.
Any peanuts? Oh, those roasted
Peanuts.
peanuts smell lovely.
I can do the
Gotcha.
It's I hear you are. I got you. No, it's fine. I hear you asking out there. It's not a problem. Yeah, you're after the peanuts. We're not
Yes.
after the peanuts. We're not quite that exotic here. We got these things, right? We managed to find them in the woods. We're roasting them up. They're quite nice. They're called chestnuts. Fancy a chestnut?
Oh,
Right. They're not bad.
lovely.
They're not bad.
Yes. Free samples.
We got chestnuts, costnuts, and blow nuts.
I'll
The
have
donuts.
one of each.
Yeah, since that is a problem I'm having at the moment, is the blow nuts. It's been a while. Stick with the chestnuts. Okay?
Oh.
No, blue nuts, brew nuts. Fuck yeah.
Since this is my mistake, I'm sorry. Ignore my buddy. Okay.
I mean, hey, if those are the kind of nuts you're after, or you want to get rid of them, you can always visit there's always one in every town. It's just down now. I'm not sure on the women yet, but you know.
Men, women, whatever. So I was saying to me. Can I have some free samples from my good friend Dandelion?
We don't do free samples here. You
Right,
know,
can I do a
we're
can I
merchants.
persuade him?
We got to make. But
Can
I
I
could happily do it. I could happily do a bag of them for you for a gold piece. It's a bag of gold piece.
Can I do a persuasion? Because we are off to represent this town in a big adventure. We are on a quest, and we've not eaten. And my friend Dandelion, and that he needs to just if he likes the nuts, and that we'll buy some from you. Just give him a couple for a free sample.
I
And
love
shall,
nuts.
And
It's,
maybe we'll
yeah,
buy some.
so let's make something straight, right? This is a merchant town. Merchants make money. Merchants don't give away free stuff because merchants don't make money if it's free. So, want a bag? Gold piece.
You won't even let me do a
From
persuasion.
one merchant to
It's-
another. I say we would normally offer up a free sample before purchasing in bulk.
Right. One nut, if he likes it, then I would get some for him.
One nut. Fine.
One nut.
He pulls out one nut. He breaks it in half and goes, "Here you go."
Right. Do you like this, Donald? Do you like?
Ooh. No. Oh yes.
Oh, Jesus.
Lovely.
fucking-
Yes. Lovely.
Okay, I will.
I'll have
okay.
5 bags.
I would buy him one bag for a gold piece. Let me take that down to.
There's nothing like a Misfit shopping trip. I mean, God forbid you guys just go, "Yeah, all right, then,
Yeah,
one
well, this
gold
is the
piece."
first campaign I'm actually going to have a chance where I'm to redeem myself. I'm not giving my money away.
You're not giving it away. You're buying stuff. Merchant Town, right? Merchant.
Giving it away.
No,
Same
I gave
difference.
my money away in the last campaign. so-
Donating it to the chance.
Okay, so here's a gold piece.
Thank you very
There you
much.
go, there you go, Donald. There's one bag for you.
One
thank
bag
you.
of nuts. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, there's other varying foods. You only ask for nuts, but yeah, I mean, there's other stuff. He goes, hey, if you fancy a lump of this is nice. This is off of one of the local creatures. It's very nice meat. It's a bit tough, but it's on the cheaper end. And the way you guys have negotiated your bag of nuts, I'm pretty sure that the lower end of food is what you're after.
I don't take kindly to your insinuations that you are what I think you're getting at, that we are cheap. That's not the case. It's that we are traveling light even on coin at the moment because we are doing Constantine a service and a service for this entire place, if you must know.
Well, if you're under the employer Constantine, you must be loaded. So you must be after the good stuff then.
Well, we will be.
But we're traveling light, you see. 'Cause, even coin weighs things down, and if we have to battle like we did with that creature
Yes.
when we arrived, we need to travel light.
Well said.
So-
Well said, Hans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yes. Well, good luck. Farewell.
Oh my
Bastard.
God, I'm so offended.
Well, looks like we're going to starve then.
Well, you're not. That just gives you some nuts. You're okay.
I only had half a nut.
How about your bag?
Leave a bag.
Pull your bag of nuts.
Oh yes. Oh, I've eaten them already. I didn't even realise.
Oh dear.
I mean,
feel like Dandelion's cunt.
he's basically he's just an elephant version of Bob.
No, he's
I know,
not.
innit?
No, he just sounds like Glondamy.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
a little
it's
bit
not
blonde.
blonde.
But yeah, so
Yeah.
you guys are now making your way through this heavily merchanted area. I mean, you're seeing smithies, you're seeing armories, you're seeing gunsmiths, you're seeing all various things. If it exists in the world of merchants, it's in this city. Spices, food, greens, vegetables, everything.
I don't think I need anything. Vegetables will do me. Cabbages.
I mean, the cabbages that you're used to seeing, these aren't quite. He goes, yeah, no worries, you know. So we're going to go with the cabbages, you know, cabbages. Well, let's say the cabbage. Well, the cabbage.
And how much for the full wheelbarrow?
A full wheelbarrow of cabbages. And it's, well, you want a full barrel and a full barrel of cabbages? You want to do there. There are 10 silver pieces each, with the 10 silver pieces of the gold cabbage. 15 gold cabbages, 15 cabbages, 10 silver pieces each. But I'll tell you what, I like your smile. Can't see it because drunk's in the way, but I like your smile.
Thank you very much.
We're gonna go with 10 with 1 gold piece. And you get 15 cabbages, 1 gold.
That doesn't really make much sense, but okay, there you go. Oh,
Yeah. I'm wondering if I
cabbages.
can go somewhere to get some steak, maybe something else on the side.
When Loxodons eat, do they use their trunk as like a hand? So they're like,
Yeah,
oh, okay, that's cool.
yeah.
All right, sorry, I just wanted that visual.
It's to sort of sum this up, because it turned into a Misfit shopping trip. if you want to buy enough rations to get you to Hickmet, it will cost you 2 gold pieces each.
Okay,
Enough
I've
what?
done that.
2 gold pieces it is then. So that puts me now on 7.
Enough rations to get you to Hickmet.
Oh, rations. Sorry, yeah, I didn't hear you say that.
It costs you 2 gold pieces. That's your cabbages, your nana, or your cabbages, your nays, your apples, your carrots, your
nays.
whatever.
All right.
Food.
Yeah, done.
Same here.
A nice dried meat that will last the journey.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll put my rations in.
Part the sort of it's like you all sort of clump together. Here's 10 gold pieces, feed us.
Yeah.
And it's a dry the leg of meat that they give you. You sort of look at it, you have no idea what creature this came off of. You haven't got a clue.
That's human toes.
It's got it's got a hoof on the end, but you haven't got a clue what this thing came off of. It ain't beef, it ain't horse, not a clue.
Satire.
Minotaur.
Could be a blooming big goat.
Bloody Minotaur.
But yeah, so you load yourself up with your rations, and you sort of you make your way out of this this hellhole that you've put yourself in, and start heading towards the eastern gate.
Boy.
Various carts and everything sort of coming in and out, delivering stuff to all the stalls and all the shops in the town or in the city. But as you get to the gate and you look out, that eastern gate, you're looking across a vast Greenland. There's a bit of farmland just on the outskirts of the town, but other than that, looking beyond, you are looking at green. There are forests that, as far as the eye can see, huge mountainous regions. The mountains go all the way up into the clouds. It's vast, just wilderness of nature. Dandelion feels very at home.
I can finally breathe now.
Yes.
So beautiful, isn't it?
And
There's the car.
the cart is standing there. You see 4 guards again. That 4 checkered green, yellow, blue, and silver checkered armor, standing there with that big barreled hat, standing by the cart.
Hey, we'll need some money for rations and everything before we head off. Can we get anything?
Yeah,
All my rations.
we got like 2 gold each. We just like pay 2 gold each for.
No, but
Imagine
they don't
needing
know
to
that.
eat.
I'm trying to convince them to give us some money.
Oh.
He's talking to the guards.
Oh shit.
Yeah, fucking thanks, guys. You just ruined the whole plan. All right, never mind.
No, we've got rations. What are you doing?
Rogu, we just bought some.
It sort of turns. Not our job to pay for your stuff. Want money? Go back and talk to Constantine.
I suppose I'll tell Constantine that you were a rude guard and telling us just, to fuck off.
Yeah.
Totally agree.
He just goes, do as you wish, and then passes you the reins of the horse and goes, right, and then walks away.
So we've now got free transportation. This is great.
Yeah, Constantine told you had free transportation.
Right. Well, where am I going to put my cabbages? There we go.
So
There's a car.
The cart itself, it's like the old Western cart. So
yeah.
Not caravan as such, but it's got a canvas back on it.
I'll walk. I look too heavy for this.
I would like to drive. Well,
I can't drive it, so
She would like to drive. It's
Yeah.
like animal handling check from A5.
I should be good at this. I am good at this. Cool.
You are good.
I am very good at this. 20.
You can do it, yeah.
Yeah, you step up there, you sort of pull the reins, you look in front of you. Now you're expecting to see a horse or some sort of bovine. What you look at in front of you is this peculiar looking hefty oxen type creature, but it's not quite what you were expecting. The horns themselves almost slick back on the head, very broad, wide shoulders, and thins down to almost a very slim waist. But the face itself is almost cat-like.
What?
That's weird. I can't picture that.
I can't even.
Yeah.
Like,
Imagine,
mew.
I'm going to imagine a cow with two horns, but with like a big cat's face.
Wait, what's it called?
It's not called anything. You don't know what it's called. It's
You
a
don't know what it
creature
is.
I've never seen before.
Let's call it
Interesting.
Harvey.
Cool.
yes,
Could I?
Oh,
I was about to say that.
call it
Could
Harvey.
Wait. Could I tame?
You've
Harvey.
just tamed it to get on it and use it to ride.
What does that? Does that mean I can keep it afterwards?
Tame. It's tame anyway.
You've already got it. You're using it to pull the freaking car.
I know. Own it for me.
Own it for you. What is it?
You're a paladin. You
companion.
shouldn't own
Creatures are
anything.
not things to be owned.
Yeah, you tell him down the line.
Oh, for God's sake!
Blasphemy.
All right, off we
Not
go.
be
Be
Then.
owned like women.
Exactly.
Off we go then.
So what's the content of the? So you've loaded all your food onto the back. You've dumped all bags, weapons, etc. Who's driving? Who's sitting in the back? Who's walking?
I'm driving.
I'll be sitting in the back.
I'll
You
I'm
go
so
first.
used to it.
And
And-
taking my place.
Weirdly, because it's so natural for him, he'll sit down like with his arms bound.
What?
Oh, okay. That's quirky. Yeah, I'll sit in the
So,
back, but
so you're
not
going to
do
be
that.
sitting there like that.
Not like that, like just in general, like
Well, you can't see because you're taking your finger off, your hands off the camera.
Yeah, but he
Not
described it
like
like
that,
it.
but like that. Not like that, but like that.
Okay, so you-
Oh, I can't see down there.
yeah.
I like the level of semantics we're going into for this.
No, I was just intrigued. I wanted a visual.
So
Oh, yeah, so which is it, Ray? Is it
He's
Is it
just shown you. Stop being
captive?
pedantic.
Is it captive stance, bondage stance, under arrest stance? Which is it?
Are your elbows together or apart?
Yes.
Right, whatever.
so yeah, captive.
I've already
stance.
started driving.
Captive stance.
Captive stance. Right,
Yes.
cool.
Wicked.
So
I'm off.
he's sitting in the back. 855's driving. Dandelion's walking. Like I'm just.
Rogu in the back.
Cool. Rogu's in the back with Dudley.
You know, like
I'll
two
sit
people
at the front,
can sit at the front.
I'll sit at the front.
Two in the
Yeah.
front, two at the back, and Dandelion walking next to it. Awesome! I got there in the end. So this peculiar creature starts to pull you off and drag the cart.
Meow.
Yeah, it doesn't
Meow.
make the noise that you expect it to make.
Don't tell me it clocks.
I didn't even have a
I
clue
couldn't
on where
half
you
my
wanted
arm
to
up if
begin.
it clocks.
I couldn't even begin on what that would have sounded like. So to be fair, I didn't even try and think.
So
But,
Wow.
you look at the feline-esque face with these elongated canine teeth, but the noise that comes out of it is bovine-esque, almost moos.
ah.
Yeah, like that. Oh.
Ah. It's not like a goat where it's like, ah!
Oh, not that video again.
But yeah, this animal comes across as it's a domesticated native animal.
Okay.
Mm.
A5. Okay. Oh, I nearly forgot to do Hans's voice then. A55. I know that your abilities are a little bit ancient now, but is it? Why is that funny? This is a legit thing.
It's fucking
but is
taking
it?
a piss. I know you're
but is
completely
it-
useless and obsolete.
Is there? Is there anything, any information you can find out or give us, like even scan with this creature? Is there anything at all familiar about this creature that you can tell us?
Could I roll insight?
I don't know. The DM's gone.
Yeah.
AWOL.
Yeah. You can
Hello,
certainly
voice
try.
from the sky.
There we go.
I can certainly try.
You can
That
certainly
sounds
try. Yes.
good to me.
I mean, again, you're going to be rolling a like a history check,
Oh, history. Okay.
or no intelligence. It's intelligence because it's yeah. You're
Just trying to
That's
make
in
his,
your database.
trying to make the most of his abilities. Like.
Wait, so what am I rolling?
intelligence.
What, intelligence check?
Yeah.
The 17.
A 17. Again, like before, you didn't recognize the face, but you recognize the name of Constantine. This time, you recognize the face, but you can't put a name to it.
Oh.
You see, I have seen all of this before. I simply cannot put a name to it.
Okay, so at least you have some sort of familiarity with it. Interesting.
Everything you look at looks very familiar to you, A55.
Yes.
I found something so I can give you a rather than try and describe it, I can give you what you're looking at. So if I go up here and I do that.
Well, that is interesting, isn't it? It's like a drake.
So that is what you're looking at.
Okay.
Oh. I have no idea what that is.
Yeah.
And so you should, because you should know what it is. But yes, this giant cow-sized bovine captain pulling you along.
Cool.
You travel for a couple of hours, and everything seems pretty straightforward so far. You know, it's a nice sunny day. The sun's glistening off the waters around the island. It's all very serene, funnily enough. As you're traveling along.
Any other travellers coming our way, or
The route is pretty empty at the moment. On the main stretch to the on the main stretch to the bridge. But as you're sort of approaching the coastline, you start to hear loud noises.
What kind of loud
Roll me a
noises?
perception check.
Who?
All roll.
Well, I take it the three that aren't.
Well, the dandelion and the two riding, because the two in the back won't really see.
Yeah. What was that perception?
Can I do perception as in, can I hear it?
You can hear it. I mean, you're going to get to hear the noise anyway, but you're not going to get to see.
Can I smell it?
Perception.
If you smell perception.
Is it smellable?
No.
18
It's
with
not.
modifier. 18 with modifier.
Yeah, you're hearing a loud noise. You can't smell a loud noise.
Oh yes. Forgot you
Still
said
gunpowder.
5.
A55 because you're riding. A55.
Yeah.
A55. Perception.
I said I got 18.
I missed that.
It's the same as me. The two at the front got 18.
Yeah, so Dandelion walking, he's too busy looking at all the plants and sniffing the flowers. There you go. So
Beautiful.
you're smelling.
Lovely.
You're enjoying the smell of the flowers.
Oh.
But the two that are sitting on the front of the cart, you hear a loud noise, almost like cannon fire. And as you look up and in the direction of the noise, you can see that there's a ship just off of the coast, across the other side. The cannons firing and shooting off. But you hear screams coming across the air as the boat almost collapses at the front and starts to go under.
Oh, look, guys, look at all of this. Look.
That's lovely, isn't it?
No, look at this, Donald. Look over
Yes.
there.
Where?
Look over there. You see the ship. Look. There's this cannon
Oh,
fire.
yes.
It's sinking.
Oh no.
That does look rather troubling.
As,
We should
as
investigate.
as you look over it, this ship, almost like that scene from a particular Disney pirate movie, where the Kraken sort of got hold of the middle of it and just pulled it under and snapped the ship in half.
Oh no, not more Krakens.
You literally see the ship go and disappear under the water in a snap.
Oh no. Okay, I don't know what should we do? Is there anything we can do?
Oh, they're clearly all dead.
I mean, this what you're looking at is happening like a mile offshore.
How expensive did the ship look?
It was made out of wood.
Maybe there'll be survivors.
That's what I was going to say. We can't just
Yes.
we can't just dismiss that everybody would be dead. There
Oh,
has to be
yes.
someone still alive. I say we go and see if we can help.
Yes,
I do agree.
double the pace.
This I'll say again. This happened a mile offshore.
Your point.
So it's in the sea.
So,
In the middle of the ocean.
can bloody swim.
Sorry to
You're gonna
burst a
go check
bubble.
for survivors in the middle of the ocean.
I can't swim.
You can't swim. You see.
You'll be okay. Just jump in the deep end.
So
What, and
That's how
die?
That's how I learn.
right, just to try this again. You are a mile away from watching this happen.
Well, them two were.
No, but that's why I
Me
said
and
double the
Rogue know
pace.
nothing.
Get there quicker.
I do believe they are gone.
Let's see who's
Or maybe
got-
somebody washes up on the shore.
see if we got
A bit
a
of luck.
This will
memory
take
of something.
days.
Hold on,
Hmm.
I want to see if somebody's got a memory, right? So you're on a mission. What's your
Yes.
mission?
To
Bridge.
go
It's to go to the island
to the island, and
via the bridge or something.
they needed soldiers to help.
Figure out
Fight.
why supplies weren't getting there.
That's-
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And that
Yeah,
would
so-
probably be
Oh.
why. Because if they're trying to carry the supplies over
Well,
and everything's like supplies are going under along with the victims.
let's not jump to
Go,
conclusions.
Bessie,
now.
go.
I'm sure there's a perfectly reasonable explanation for this.
Wow, it's like 2 and 2 made 5. Well done. Right, so
Hmm.
see, I just thought I'd throw that at you. Just
Okay.
We're
So
all
we
on
should
the-
probably go that way. Are there any non-broken boats near the harbour? Sure, whatever.
I mean, you can see that there is a small harbour, not anywhere near as big as the one, but that is excuse me, that is south of the island. Who was sitting in the back? Roger and Dudley.
Yeah.
Dudley,
Indeed.
while your hands are bound, sort of thing, and sort of sitting there, are you looking at the floor? What are you looking at? How you?
I'm looking down on the floor.
Yeah,
Occasionally, we'll glance at the mall.
that's fine. No, the fact that you're looking at the floor. So while you're looking down at your feet and you're sort of bouncing around, you notice that there's a scroll rolling around in the back of the car.
I'll pick it up. I said, like, did anyone drop this?
Rogo's in the back with you, so you know.
Yeah, I'll just shake my head.
Is this yours?
Nope. Yeah, we haven't
I'll-
spoken up until this point, so we're just kind of awkwardly
Yeah.
avoiding eye contact.
Oh, speaking to me.
They're walking
And
outside
weirdly,
flowers.
if I'm able to, you know those gaps, I'll in a weird way, I'll put my hand out through the gap in
Hmm.
between them and say, "Do you drop this?"
To Dandelion.
To
To anyone.
A55
Okay.
and Hans.
Answer his question. Did you drop it?
No.
Is this yours?
All of you. Did you drop it?
No.
He's asking all of you. Right, cool. So nobody dropped it.
Can someone read it then? Because I can't read.
I will read it. I can multitask.
You're going to read it. Well, I can imagine this. Yeah, hang on. I got no teeth. I can't put it in my mouth. I'll just put it on my neck. There you go.
I'm a robot. I have 2 arms.
Mm-hmm. One of them doesn't work very well. Remember?
Not like a. Shut up. That's one that's going to hold the scroll.
Sorry. So you take the scroll, you open it, and what you've been supplied with is a map.
Hey,
Oh, helpful.
So I haven't drawn the map up yet. I need to do that. But as you start to cross over this huge stone-built bridge, which is about a mile across to get from island to island, you notice that the island is set up. The island of New Serene, where you were, you can see that the city is pretty much in the center of the island. Or in the center of the south of the island, and where you've crossed, everything is set up at the south. So from the south coast, you've got the city. The city then spreads east and west. The bridges are built on the south, and then to the south of the other islands. Hikmet, that you're heading to now, you are entering onto the southwesterly part of Hikmet Island. The city of Hikmet is almost directly in the heart, the center of the smaller island, but surrounded by nothing but forests.
Hmm.
Okay.
Oh, lovely.
Have the 3 who saw this happening with the boat relayed that to us too? Or have we just kind of we're still oblivious at this point? We only know about the map.
No, Hans was going, look over there, look. Like that.
Since when has Hans never been Indian?
No, that was an all right.
Oh, bloody hell, look over there, sir. You know, look at it.
it's not.
Why be pedantic, man? But yes, he did the look over there.
Yeah. I said, look over there, guys. Just say it. This is lots going on.
He did point it out when it was happening.
Yes.
Was there
And
like an
that's why
opening? Is there an opening in the back of the cart? Because if we look over there,
But
we
there
pick
is
up
now
the
because I've
wall.
just punched a hole through it.
Okay, fair enough.
That's
Feels
why.
reassured.
That's why I
Alright.
said about that. That must be why the supplies and that are not coming across, because something in the sea is destroying the ships and killing all those that are trying to bring them all back.
So technically, then, if we're going from a technicality point of view, we were asked to just investigate it and find out why, which we've at this point done. So in theory, our job's over,
Oh, yes.
and we can go back and get money.
Good observation.
And then,
yes.
yeah, and then blame
It's in the
Force on it.
fine print.
Probably go back, and then we'll have another job to do, which will be go back and find a way of destroying it.
Well,
But then we get more money because we know this is a
Exactly.
big ass thing we have to kill. So we go
Exactly.
back, get
Yeah.
5, come back, get like 50 or something.
Get money, spend it at some of the shops, then go, because
That's
like,
right.
I'm not doing job number 2 until we get paid for job number 1.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We can buy your satin dress or whatever you're looking at.
Oh my god, it's not a dress, okay? It's a nice robe anyway.
I do believe we should go and investigate.
We still haven't found out what took down.
Something had very long tentacles. I do believe.
You never saw tentacles, you saw nothing.
No, we didn't see
Damn
We
it.
just saw it.
But quite
get
clearly
broken.
something.
And we heard
The ship was
in the
firing at
background.
the ship was firing at something, and something which we did not see literally just tore the ship apart like that.
Hmm.
So
I'm very
it
scared.
is some sort of creature that is that's living in the sea. That's pretty
Under
obvious,
the sea.
but we don't know what.
I would say, could we do like maybe a history check to see if
I can.
we would? Yeah, so you could see if there's any like rumors or old folklore.
You know, my history isn't very
Stuff.
good, but I can.
Yeah,
I mean,
if there's
yeah.
any.
Just to ask questions, how old are you guys? So Hans is 25. How old is Dandelion?
250 years young.
Yeah, are you actually 250?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm middle aged.
Okay. No, because it was like A55 is like
90.
very old for a warforged.
90.
90. I'm 250. Yeah.
But yeah. So what did you roll for your whatever role you were rolling for? What are you trying to find?
History. I don't know.
Well, so you want rumors or some sort of history of this island?
Yeah, like a
Indeed.
legend or anything like that of a deep sea creature.
That would be something I would know of. I rolled a 15.
Okay. You rack your memory banks,
Upload it into the computer.
the one thing that you've done a lot of in your existence
Yeah.
has been reading books.
Yes.
And you have seen a lot of pictures of things, and you have read a lot of stories of things.
Indeed, I have.
But because there's no history of Hikmet, which is the only name you know that this island is known as for the moment, you don't know, your memory cannot depict any memories or any stories from Hikmet.
Wait, so nobody knows about Hikmat then? It's like an unknown.
So none of you do.
Hmm.
It's a brand new settlement.
Ah, okay. That makes
It's
sense.
a brand new settlement. These cities, these towns that have been built have
Yeah.
only been in existence for 5 to 10 years maximum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, makes sense.
So if you were all living somewhere else, this is your first knowledge of these.
Yeah.
But if you live somewhere else and you're learning about, I use the logic, you're learning about Spain, but when you go to Spain, you find out that it's not called Spain. You land there and it's like, hey, welcome to Fernundenberg.
But then again, we are trying to find out about the legend in the water. If there's any legends in the water,
Yeah, but
it doesn't necessarily mean that we're trying to find out about the settlement.
no, but what I'm saying is he doesn't know what the name of the actual island is. You know it as Hikmet. You don't know what its previous name was. If he read a book about an island of forest full of all these mystical animals, he'll know about that. But he only knows the island known as Hikmet.
So would that A55 like have anything in his memory banks?
But what about the sea?
What about the sea? It's still the sea off of the coast of Hikmet. He doesn't know anything about Hikmet. He's never read a book on Hikmet.
What about
Or Serene, or
So the
Serene.
other, yeah.
underwater myths of such?
There are loads of underwater myths. You know of underwater dragons. You know of underwater.
Is there anything that was labeled
everything.
like ship something?
You know
Shipwrecker.
No rumors, no stories, no myths connected to the island of Hikmet or New Serene.
No,
Islands
I
on-
mean, like, I'm talking not connected to those, just in general.
Well, in general, yes, you know all sorts. You know that krakens exist. You know dragon turtles exist. You know that Tiamat exists. You know,
Who doesn't?
Oh shit, it's a
A55.
Tiamat. Oh god.
A55. Does your memory banks have anything on any creatures or anything that could be living under the sea that would be powerful enough to destroy a ship in the manner that which we witnessed?
Good question.
I do not believe I ever read into underwater creatures as much as I did on the land.
Well, you said as much doesn't mean that you don't have any information.
I mean, as I just say, A55 knows of most things. Kraken, dragon turtles,
There
etc.
you go, say.
All big enough and scary enough to take down a boat.
Right.
So are many things. They could have been shooting a whale. God
It's just
knows.
trying to narrow it down to what it could
The
be, so we know what
Japanese.
we're dealing with. Because we need to go back and tell Constantine that we know pretty much what it is, and
No, because
Sorry, Karen.
Have you all stopped on the bridge, or are you still going across having this?
I don't know.
well, we are.
Asking.
This whole time we've been talking, like whilst moving.
So
Yeah,
you've
just
still been
assume
moving.
we've been moving. Yeah.
Cool.
I don't need to like turn my head to speak because my whole head's like a speaker. I can I just got
Is that like a
all
microphone? That amplifies everyone's
It's
voice.
it's fine. I'm just going to try and bring you guys back on track. So as you're now going across and having this conversation, it's like, but it's just like we know nothing about these islands. We've only been here for a little bit. You've got no knowledge of these islands. I mean, you don't even know what the creature is that's pulling your cart at the moment, because it's a native creature to these isles. So as you start to make your way across, you see in the distance, standing on the other side, maybe sort of 500 yards in front of you, there are a selection of carts, people, all congregated at the end of the bridge.
Is there anything I can see from where I am?
Yes, everything that I just described to you.
I meant specifically, in closer detail because I'm a robot.
Mm.
No. Okay. Well, we should speed up in case this thing attempts to attack us. Because it is the nearby vicinity, is it not?
Again,
Well said.
it was a mile off the coast.
Hey, we don't know how
Okay.
quick a kraken could move.
It's true.
Yeah, could be a mile long.
that's if it is a kraken.
Your
As we say,
I meant kraken
your logic bewilders me. But yeah.
Thank you.
Just wondering.
Yeah.
Right. So we need to decide how we're going to proceed from here, because this is
Well, I think we should ask
guessing
those
game.
people you see.
Because we're not going to know unless it comes up or we go under the sea.
Well, I can use my trunk as a snorkel, so I can have a quick look if you want.
Elephants are actually very good swimmers.
Yeah.
Oh,
So unless we're doing either of those,
When you said that, I
got
just
nothing else
think
we
of
can-
Tarzan.
we've got nothing else
Kirk.
we can.
So you continue to make your way across this bridge there, because you haven't stopped.
Yeah.
Cool. The people start as the carts and the people start to get closer, you start to see that you're now looking at carts full of food, full of furs, full of coal, full of wood, full of there's a huge congregation of people that have sort of stopped on this side of the island.
Morning.
Oh,
Good day.
his trunk's over his shoulder. That's good. All right there, hello. Hey, what? And sort of putting the end up. Whoa.
What?
You're right.
It's okay. You could put your arm down. It's okay.
I'm going to leave it right there if you don't mind me. Thank you. You're right.
Well, you put your arm down because we've seen you and you've seen us, and we're no threat. So we're just we are good. We are willing to talk to you. No need to stand there. We'll get a good arm.
we stop it?
All right. And just don't leave a guy hanging. So, hello. What bringing you out here in the afternoon?
Well, we've come to solve a mystery. Really?
Which one's that?
Well, wouldn't you like to know?
Well, that's why I asked.
Basically, we are wanting to know why shipments, supplies, etc., are not making it from here over back to Constantine that we were speaking to.
All right.
Right.
Do you have anything to do with it?
And we have seen, we have seen on our travels here, we saw a ship basically be completely destroyed. It appeared to be something that potentially is living under the sea. It destroyed the ship. The ship was firing cannons at it. And we're trying to find out what's going on.
I mean, they're not much of a harbour on it, Matt. You know, the main harbour over New Serene. We be the merchants making our way into the city of Matt. Us, but we don't want to go in those forests because we heard that all of those people not making it to the city, you see, right? And that's not why I won't be taking part, and I don't want to go because I won't keep my stuff.
They probably just got lost. It's absolutely fine.
I mean, you can say that. I mean, I got my maps and I know my roads, but if I goes in there and I don't comes out,
Well,
who'll feed my wife and 4 kids, right?
You're in luck. For a small fee, I can guide you through the forest safely. As I have lived many years in the forest.
What, you live on Ekmet, do you? Right, that's nice to know.
No, the
Whereabouts?
forest is a mysterious thing.
Well, this be true, but I'm telling you now, these people ain't not moving nowheres.
Well, yes,
I gotta say though, I not seen anything like you before around here. I mean, what manner of creature be you?
Well, I am a Loxodon.
Right, yeah, because I've heard of one of them before. You heard of one of them? Oh, you have not. No. Well, that's lovely, that is. I mean, you're a right old mannery creature, and I never. What a specimen.
Yes. Now, are you just going to stand there all day and waste everyone's time, or are you going to go in and do something?
I'm doing exactly what you want to do. As soon as that messenger from Ikmet come here and tell us that we can go through, then I'm going. But until he get here, we're not moving nowhere.
Well.
How long has the messenger been?
Well, the last cat that left here went that way, and I don't know, maybe 2 days ago, probably ish, something like that. He should have been back by now, but we heard about all the merchants not making it to the city, and we don't want not going in there. I mean, do you blame us? We're just men trying to make our way in the world.
Oh well, they're just disappearing, are they?
Well, they going in and they ain't not coming back.
That's it. No noises, nothing.
Well, we don't know about noises. We're not going in there. I mean, it's nearly a day's travel to get to the city. I mean, if you can make it to the outskirts of the city, right? There's a soldier station right on the outside. There's nice barracks.
Why aren't they doing anything about it?
Well, it's because they're only looking after Ikmet, making sure none of the beasties get into the city.
Surely the roads to and from Ikmet
right,
fall under their jurisdiction.
Where we work for the congregation of the merchants, right? That's us. That's what we do.
Merchants
right?
Guild, yeah.
No, it's a congregation of merchants. That's us,
right.
And we like a guild. We like a guild, but on the islands we're known as the congregation of merchants. We work for old Governor Constantine, and our job is to take our wares from the boats, right? You know, the big things that are over there on the harbour, right? And we take them through the city and we disperse them in there. And what they don't want, we take to the other cities. We got one of the West Gate, the West Gate, like that, right? And
I'm sorry to say that it's.
We make our way over the West Gate, right? And we go out to St. Matthias, right? They're nice over there and they take our stuff. And then we get on this side and we go over to Ikmet and then we deliver our stuff to Ikmet. That's how it works, right? But we ain't not delivering our stuff to Ikmet because our stuff ain't making it to the Bridge Alliance, see, right?
Which we know.
Oh, exactly right. But that's why we're not going. We're waiting for the last one to leave to come back, and then we're gonna go. Hey, right, he made it, so we're gonna go, and then we're gonna come back, so we know we were safe. But at the minute, he's not safe, and we're not stupid.
Well, we're going to head straight in, and if you must know, there's a bloody great big creature in that water just behind you.
That don't surprise me. There are many beasties around here, and we
Yeah.
the ones we see ain't that friendly.
Wouldn't be surprised if we get dragged in.
Well, no, thanks for
Horrible.
that. That's maybe
Well,
maybe
Chomped
move
to
away from the
pieces by a
water.
giant beak.
do you happen to even know, or does
Whilst you
anyone
drown
happen
in
to
your own
know?
blood
Does anyone happen to know what exactly
and
is in the
feces.
sea that's destroying these ships?
No, I
Okay.
mean, I ain't much know of a swimmer. I mean, we don't really go in the sea. We're the congregation of merchants. We like pull our carts and
Cowards, are they? Congregation of merchants.
But
Cowards.
that you might not know exactly what the creature is, but in order for it to destroy the ships, there's got to be something that you can see that's causing the damage. Is it tentacles? Is it something else? You got to really see something.
Oh right, no.
Uh,
Right, I say we leave these cowards to sit here like, well, sitting ducks.
Right, yeah, then no, thank you very much. That's much appreciated.
I'm not talking to you.
Oh, all right.
Shall we? So we get press on.
Hey Barry, these guys are gonna go
Oh.
into the forest. Oh, yeah, we're gonna go fight it. Yeah, that's exactly right. Good luck to you, Jads. I say, uh, take care now. Hopefully, see you soon.
Good luck to you, and hopefully that creature doesn't pull you to a watery grave.
Yeah, no, move away from the water. Don't move that way. No, that way. Right, that's it.
We somehow know less after that conversation.
Pretty much.
Oy vey.
So what you know is that the merchants won't go into the fucking forest because the merchants that go in don't come back.
Cool.
Yeah. I'm going to take a nap if you don't mind, lads. Pudge up.
The evening is drawing in. It's not quite dark yet, but the evening is drawing in. Dandelion sort of puts one foot on the step on the back of the cart, and A55 and Han sort of like start looking up at the sky a little bit, as he gets on. But it's pretty solid. It's a sturdy old wagon.
is there anywhere close by where, like a tavern and an inn or somewhere? Which
So as I said, when you looked on the map, the city of Hikmet is in the middle of the island. Ain't nothing around it but forest.
Right. Okay. So we're keeping in the forest for the night then.
So we can even make a camp.
Yeah.
I mean, you've got everything. You've got everything you need supplied with to last you the journey. But as you sort of head in and you get you head along, and it's a trodden path. You can see that this is a well-trodden path. Wagons in, wagons out. And as you get to like the edge of the really thick underbrush of the forest, you can see that there's path side. There's the remnants of somebody else's camp. So, like, the circle of stones, the singed grass, etc., the trodden foliage.
So someone's been here before us.
It's the main merchant route, so you assume that it's.
Assume.
Just gonna say, see you later. Dandelion's gone to sleep. I've got to go, guys.
Well, I'm trying to wrap this up.
Yeah, we're gonna shoot.
Cool. See you later.
See you later. Bye.
Yeah.
See you.
Bye.
See you, mate.
Cool. So I think we just get to that little camp and then we haul up for the night.
Yeah, I agree. They've already done the stones for us. We just need to set a fire and get everything set up.
So you set up camp for the night. You park up your creature and your cart, and that's where we'll leave it for the session number 1.
Yep.
Hey, nice.
Nice.
Ooh.
And there we have it, the end of session 1. Ah. As I said, we're a bunch of misfits that just enjoy playing Dungeons and Dragons, and I cut the new grey hairs coming in, and it's only session 1. Thank you very much for making it to the end, and until next time, take care.